Thank you everyone for rejoining us. We are about to jump into our afternoon activities. I am going to spend a little bit of time going over the exercise. We've got time between now and 1:45 to do that. If there's time at the end, I will model the 90 seconds of fame for you, which means I'm going to talk really slowly so that we don't have time. No, I'm kidding. We have had two people who've already done it, and they can report in also that it's actually kind of fun. But I will model that for you at the end of our time together. But let's start by going over our exercise that we're going to do this afternoon. So we're going to be continuing our discussion on ethics with our afternoon exercise. This was a favorite of mine during SICSS Princeton 2019. We decided to do it again. This was prepared by Megan Kang and Matt Salgonic. Just so you know, you can all be part of creating research exercises like these. Not exactly a publication, but not bad either, you know. So I updated it this year, as I've mentioned. I think it's important that the activities that we do at our site focus on anti-Black racism and inequity and center the experiences of people that look like us. So you'll see a little bit of that flavor in there too, and I hope you enjoy that. So we're going to look at the exercise together, then we're going to split you up into groups again. I'm going to give you the groups now, just so you're prepared for that in advance. Merlin, can you actually, let's see, Amber, can you screen share the activity for us? So click on the hyperlink on our website and go ahead and screen share the activity for us when you have a chance. And we'll just wait for that. I can drop it in the chat box if you need it too. Just screen share the activity. You all also can click on it on our website. There we go. All right, thanks. Let's scroll down. All right, so summary. So in this activity, you're going to be split up into small groups. You're going to discuss this case study and also an article. So our contribution, we added the article to this in addition to the case study. Participants will practice identifying ethical issues in real or proposed research and discuss these issues with colleagues. You'll also get a chance to get to know each other again on our first day. So we're mixing up the rooms again. So there's no participant preparation for this activity. So you're going to read the case study. You'll discuss the 4 questions in the case study at the end. You'll discuss the answer to a 5th question. Would you personally use the hack data in the situation? Then you'll read an article by Corey Hale. It's a Forbes article. And then you'll discuss the answer to our 6th question. How might the experience of different individuals included in the hack discussed in the case, how might they differ? So to what degree should differential starting points impact outcomes factor into your decision to use or not use the data? Then we'll come back together and we'll talk about it. So we're broken up into 15 minutes, 60 minutes, and then 30 minutes at the end. Definitely going to start early because I'm pretty much done with the explanation here. So you can unscreen share, which means, darn it, I do have time to do the 90 seconds of fame. Darn it. Okay. So before we start the exercise, are there any questions? I just want to point out that Jeremiah, I absolutely took into account your feelings. So you'll notice your room is now called Nas Pretend It's Jay-Z. So I listened. All right, so let's, are there any questions about the exercise before I do my 90 seconds of fame for you all? And we open the rooms and allow you to jump into this. Any questions? Okay, so I am going to turn the mic over to Ava, and Ava is going to live do my 90 seconds of fame. I avoided doing this last year, and she trapped me, and I'm doing it this year. But this is basically what happens, so you get that experience. And I'd love for, I think it's Renee and Rumesa to talk a little bit about how theirs went. They already did. It's not that scary. So Ava, go ahead, turn on your mic, and let me know what I'm supposed to be doing.
And Rebecca, we got
Oh, you got Rebecca
our
too?
names today. Yeah,
oh,
our names
cool.
doing their 90 seconds of fame today.
Nice.
So for a little bit of background, 90 Seconds of Fame is our participant testimonial series. So we'd love to hear your thoughts about the program and share them on social media, and something cool that you can share with other people in your circle as well. And it is just 90 seconds. It could be less than 90 seconds. That's also okay. And it's also very open-ended. So we have some guiding questions, of which Nanette is probably hearing for the first time now. And those are, what are you excited for at SICSS-Howard Mathematica? What have you taken away from SICSS-Howard Mathematica? And where do you see SICSS-Howard Mathematica fitting into your career? So you can choose to address all three questions. You can choose to address just one or a mix of them. We just want to hear your thoughts. So
Okay. And do you want your participant to repeat the question ahead of answering it?
you don't have to.
No, no. Okay.
Yeah, during the recording, I will have my mic off. This is really just a chance to pass the mic to you.
Fixing my fro. Don't want it like smashed on one side. Okay, here we go.
And thank you,
Right.
Rebecca, for putting that into the chat.
Yeah, thanks, Rebecca. Leadership, hashtag leadership. All right, so I think I'm going to answer number 1 and number 3.
All right, then I am going to record.
And Merlin is also recording for us. Okay. It's such a hard question. What are you excited about for SICSS-Howard Mathematica? Because if you've met me, you know I'm excited about everything. So this energy is not contrived. This is me 24 hours a day. I'm deeply invested and excited about things that I care about. And SICSS-Howard Mathematica has come to be something that I deeply care about. There's a space here and an opportunity that I did not have when I was in this place. I guess I'm still in this place. I'm still dissertating, but you know, to be in a space with so many other brilliant and driven people of color is something that when I can find those spaces, it rejuvenates me. So I'm most excited about the space for rejuvenation, watching the different like connections emerge, and hearing for the first time, you know, from our alums that they've made connections with each other that I didn't realize. So that's important to me. Now, where do I see this fitting into my career? In many ways, without planning for this, I imagine this will be a large and important part of my career. I've always been someone who's very interested in teaching methods, and feel that in many ways the way that we teach methods is based on a model where the student is a 1950s white guy who has no kids, no responsibility, and went straight through from undergrad. And I like to think that in founding SICSS-Howard Mathematica and creating this curriculum, you know, an extension of what Matt Salganik and Chris Bale have done, that we're trying to turn that on its head. We're trying to blow up that paradigm and create a space where all people can learn methods and thrive, and not feel that that they're being left behind. So this has become a way that I get to do that I didn't see coming, and I deeply appreciate it. See, that wasn't that bad, right? Like, my head didn't explode, my hair didn't catch on fire. So y'all can do this. And if you happen to want to retape it, like later you're like, oh, I should have said this other thing, you can retape it. So it's super chill. All right, so we're going to open the rooms now so you can get to work. Again, this is one of my favorite exercises, and we're trying to give you lots of opportunities to think through these issues. If you happen to have your copy of Matt Salganik's book floating around bit by bit, you can't only see part. Let's try that. There you go. I recommend you have that around during our sessions. You also can go back and watch videos if that's helpful for you. Todd said you can only see a bit of the book. That's amazing. Well done, Todd. That's a good dad joke. So, you know, go back, and if your team's like there was something important in that video, go back and watch the video. Something important in the textbook, go back and look at the textbook. You know, do what you need to do to feel like you're deeply invested in this exercise and running your own race. So the rooms are now being opened. Head to your room. If you have any difficulty getting there, we can help. And keep an eye on the schedule, but you'll notice we'll send you updates so you know when it's time to come back. And we'll spend some time this afternoon going over this exercise and processing it out. So head to your rooms and have fun. Thank you all for watching. For more information on SICSS-Howard Mathematica, visit our website, follow us on social media, and join our email list.